Okay. Try to remember all the things. I know there was the combo with Mirabelle, which I have been... it's been, like, in the back of my mind a little bit. For multiple reasons. One, I connect with Mirabelle on her disinterest in the dating isms of the world. The other aspects is, the change god and her devotion to it, because I also had a thought of other characters have not presented to be as aggressively interested in changing themselves. Isabu is heavily at least implied. I don't think they have mentioned he's gone through change, and I'm assuming that change was Isabu is a transgender male. Oh, but it's not considered that way in this world because he changed into Isabu as he is now. So, since it seems to be a almost magical shift, which I also reminiscent of almost The Witcher. How against syphilis? Okay. I seen like a general description of what rooms are in each floor. Like, I know the classroom is on floor 2. So if anything mentions the classroom again, or something to do with that area, which I don't expect, but could happen, then I kinda need to know. But I'm also wondering if there's something related to, like, the observatory that is blocked and I'd lose progression because I wouldn't be able to get to the observatory and the king in that route. But if there's something in the observatory that I need to know and, like, gain info from, then I need to know the observatories, where the observatory would be. So noting what's on what floor. Granted, I know that one's floor 3 because I got locked out of it. And so I remember that one fairly well. And potentially even making notes of I go right first and left first. But yeah, I'm gonna do full clean. So a lot of this is gonna be skipped through. Granted, I think even Sif realizes what Isabu's trying to say. Unless Sif is also a little... Granted, Sif realized Isabu wanted to touch their shoulder. So, some cogs are starting to spin in that regard. Yeah, same sentence. Yeah. We can still skip all this. I fucked up. There was one thing I need to do that I don't think I did, but I will double check. But I think I fucked up, and if I fucked up, I'm gonna reload, because it's the only thing I really did. And the main thing I forgot to do. Which is, I meant to get the thing for the bomb. Perfect, we get to heal. And kill you. Sif, did something happen? Oh no, what? What do you mean? Did you drink a special tonic or something? You seem, well, so graceful, right? I knew I wasn't imagining it. You're walking in a cool way. Like a dancer or something. You usually feel like a tiny fennec fox. But you feel more like a panther right now. Oh shit, they're realizing I'm stronger. And the way you defeated the last few sadnesses we've seen, that was Impressive. Uh-oh. It's time to get serious, you know. It's time to get serious. I will show the king my true power. I will show them all. And then, no one will ever make fun of me again for being barely taller than a preteen. I'm the same height as you, Mira. Oh. Maribel looks at your heeled shoes. God damn it. Then at her flat boots. God damn it. Is that so? It's a boot. Youch. Yeah, Belle. Hit him where it hurts. Youch. Are you really moving differently, though? Faster, more silently? Come to think of it, your allies do feel slower to you now. Clumsier. How long have you been in there compared to them? I mean, it's only because you don't lose experience, Sifrin. I did not think that conversation was gonna happen. Currently, I feel like they're doing better than originally when we were on the first floor. Maybe I'm crazy. And I am assumingly going to hit every sadness on this damn floor. Mouth. Wait. Isn't that the book Bonnie was looking at the third floor? I found the book! Oh, I'm so glad I checked this table! They were very defensive about it. You look at the back. Life to ashes, death rituals from around the world. Why would Bonnie look at this? I wonder, was Bonnie looking at that book on a route? Because one of the... I actually think a couple of the responses Sifrin has to what to do with his ashes is to, like, scatter them. And to burn him in general is, I think, part of it. So I'm wondering if that was one of the responses. Or in response to Sifrin saying that in the third rest spot. Okay. Sifrin hits their hit. Damn it! I was trying to avoid it! I expressly went further around trying to avoid it. You hit the counter back. Oh, bad counter. Let's beat it up. As a boom, Bonnie kicked the counter too. You feel better. Every time. Every damn time. Articles about the king. Never looked at them closely before, have you? Take a step forward. Oh, so many articles about the king. His conquest was slow enough that the Von Gradian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But there's no one to write them now. You all start reading random articles. This article is about his slow march to Dormont House. This one's about him probably being from another country than Von Grad. Huh? He really isn't a Von Gradian then? They're from the same place. Him and Sif. Oh, apparently not. This article says there's no record of him anywhere. Up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in the city of Cordon Bleu for a few years before he became the king. So he was a traveler, like Friend and Dial. Please don't compare us to him, thank you. That's right. He did talk about Von Gradians before. The way he phrased it. It did seem like he thought of Von Gradian people other than himself. And instead he thought of Von Grad as welcoming. Always willing to welcome people in, even someone with no name, no home to speak of. You should go and ask the king where he's from later. Oh, this article is about his fashion sense. Huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinctive hairstyle. This article is more about his armor, actually. They even include a sketch, look. Well, it's very shiny, I suppose. Very imposing. There's something that caught your attention, though. The patterns? The patterns? On his chest and his gauntlets, you mean? It's just a weird lozenge. So, what's weird about that? Those are stars. Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky, correct? You nod. Is that so? Oh. Dr. Collier does mention his speech mannerism. Stars and star-related things seem to be something he comes back to often. Stars, huh? What could be interesting about them? Stars, is there somewhere in the house where you could find out more about them? Oh, I'm so glad I did a recon run. Give us a second, Maribel. Two extra item, mumbling one another over lost inland, the history of pepper, what to do with when you're sad, and there's no chocolate around. Ah, here, at the very bottom. Papa's family tale. Where? Papa what? Papa what? Who checked it out? Someone called Charles Choquette. Charles Choquette? Oh, that's the Boogler in Dormont. Does he have a book you want, Madame Motley? So he has it. Who? What is a boulangerie? Boulangerie. They sell croissants. That's the one. I'm gonna just call it the frickin' baker. Well, I'll have to check after we beat the king and before I go away. What? Where are we talking about? Oh, what about you, Sifrin? You were looking around? Did you find the book you were looking for? Huh? A book? You're both looking for a book? I was, but it's fine. Hey, are you ignoring us? What's happening? Is this another secret quest? If you say it's fine, then it is. Let's get going, everyone. Maribel and Isabel look at each other and sigh. So the Bolager in Dormont might have checked out a family tale. You should go back to Dormont and let Audley know. Not imagining it. Bonnie stopped preparing food. You all talked about your possible deaths, and then you saw Bonnie read a book about burial rituals. You didn't want to be right, but still, you have to make sure. Maybe Bonnie isn't. You whisper, Bonnie. Bonnie was. What? Oh, I hit X too fast. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about any of us dying. Oh, Bonnie. Yep, okay. Yeah, that was definitely it. I forgot Bonnie wasn't actually supposed to hear that conversation. Or was assumed to not be listening to said conversation. Bonnie? Oh no, why did you have to say anything? Yeah, you had to say something, but they were listening all this time before, and they were fine, right? Why did you have to say something? You should do something. You have to fix this. Please listen to... No! You're all stupid for talking about this. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Touch. You remember that touches usually to make people less upset, or so you've heard. No better time to try. You approach Bonnie and try to pat their head. You don't even get close before Bonnie slaps her hand away, and don't touch me! Curse you, friend. Don't come near me. I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you to even talk to me. I don't want you to even look at me. I don't want to think about any of this. You know this isn't about you. They need your help right now. You try to approach them again. No! Stop. Don't come near me. I hate you, friend. If you like to talk about how everyone will die, then you should just get it over with and die, friend. I don't care. I hate you. Your heart sinks. Your stomach. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Oh, no. Is this gonna cause a reset? What about you, friend? Bury me somewhere. Can we talk about something else? Oh. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have. Hey, are you done talking? Because it's snack time. I can't tell if that reset a loop or not. It didn't act like it did. But it also did? Kind of? Because 87. Ah, 87. That's the last issue. What? No, it's not. Oh, crap, it is. Oh. Oh, the last issue of something book series? The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Do we finally get to learn about the Lord Joseph Vendere's true lineage? What about Pierre Jacques Ernest? Will he survive? And more importantly, does a side character who appeared only in issue 43 appear again? I feel that Mirabelle getting attached to a side character that doesn't show up almost ever. High stakes, I see. I'll give you 10 minutes to read it. See how generous I am? So generous, Madam Mudley. I will finish it in the allotted time. You all patiently waited while Mirabelle read, made high-pitched sounds every once in a while. Wow. So? Lord Joseph Vendere isn't a lord at all? His parents were normal, everyday people? This whole time he was just a guy? He wasn't chosen by fate, he didn't actually have a title, and he was just a guy? They kept talking about how magnificent and incredible his family was, and how he was chosen for a reason, and he was just a guy? Didn't this guy, like, save castles or whatever? So, like, he saved people also, I'm guessing. He was a hero to everyone he met, and yet he was just a guy? And he wasn't a chosen one or important person, or maybe a prince? No? He was just a guy. Is that a letdown for you or not? I can't tell. I don't know. I think I just need time to process this. Well, you can process while we walk. Let's go. This feels like the opposite of the just a guy kind of protag that ends up having the special family lineage. And I'm thinking of like Naruto, who fourth Hokage was father and some great ninja. Mother was from a great clan as well. He was treated like trash, so he was just a guy. Ichigo has almost every blood lineage in existence in Bleach. I think Luffy is originally somewhat portrayed as just a guy, but you do know he had connections to a high-level pirate with Shanks. It's then you learn about, oh, you have a Marine grandfather and a revolutionary father that are also big names. And there's something with the will of the D that has yet to be fully realized. But it's a big shonen trope to have, like, the just a guy protag, who is usually never just a guy. Lord Justice Mary was just a guy. You should let the castle-loving one in Dormont know. I feel like I'm going to disappoint that man. Some weird pots. You forget what they're called. That's the same material as your cloak, right, Sif? It also looks incredibly warm. I still don't know why you managed to wear this cloak the whole summer. I've had this cloak for a while. I never really get hot with it, though. Really? Sif, can I look at your coat for a sec? You nod, taking care not to touch you. Isabeau kneels and takes hold of your cloak. Ah, your cloak's been sewn with some kind of temperature regulation spell crafted into the stitch. That's kind of cool. No wonder you always look comfortable no matter the weather. Huh? What? Isn't that really advanced crafting? Oh, it's also been crafted to make the cloak grow with you. Must have been incredibly expensive unless it was handmade. How long have you had this? You try to remember. Nothing comes to mind. You shrug. I'm really jealous. Sorry. Yeah. If you ever sold this, you'd be set for a few months, if not a whole year, you know. The craftsmanship alone. Crafting stuff into the stitching is really interesting, actually. Spoken like a true clothing designer, huh? Well... Did I tell you about that? Shh, don't think about that. Oops. Quick, say something! Just because your clothes are really cool. Aw, thanks. Dodge. I think I'm getting called out. People are starting to pick up on shit. This route. What do I have to craft your body? Before it took a year to make big changes, but now you can change in a month or so. But why? If you can craft your body to your liking, where's the limit? Take the king, for example. They say he crafted his body to become so massive, he can destroy houses in a single gesture. And that's without mentioning his mastery over timecraft, too. But that's... I'm not saying Kaboo is correct, I'm just telling you their point of view. Plus, it's not like there are ways to do bodycraft in Kaboo if you know where to look. Oh my, Animal. Were you part of the underground resistance? I'll never tell. Resistanceology. Okay, let's fill books about bodycraft. I focus really hard on sharpening the knife. Doesn't seem to be getting sharper. Is that how you sharpen knives now? It's like you usually say something when you sharpen your dagger, do you? Can't remember. Yes, something's missing. Doesn't Severin talk usually? They do. They mumble when they make things. Like mumble, mumble, mumble. A few weeks ago, you were carving a little wooden oddling, remember? And you were saying... something? I can't remember. See, the problem with this conversation is no one else remembers this part of the conversation now that we're here, because that happened on, like, floor 1? No, yeah, floor, like, 1 or 2. And no one comments on what Sifrin says during that bit. All they touch hand so nice, even though she's trying to pretend she's not. As her abundantly carefully takes the shard from you and throws it across the room. Why do you have sharp things like this in your pocket anyway? I lost my sharp thing. Flip the coin through the air a few times. Actually clap instead of saying clap, clap, clap out loud. Never. Yeah, but at least you can do this. You shake the pendant and it goes ding. As if someone a funny noise appreciation crew jump to your side. Gotta find carving wood if you remember what in the stars you mumble when you carve stuff. Problem is I did and we still don't. Okay. I need to ask. Why are you so tall? Oh, quite honestly, it just happened. It just happened. How? After I fully accepted the power at my disposal, I found myself like this, towering over everyone. But I do not mind. I can see very far in this body. I can even see why you call yourself king. Oh, I have decided my will is more than just the will of Von Grod. Von Grod doesn't know, no one knows that I am doing what needs to be done. They do not understand. Someone who selfishly does what needs to be done against the will of the people. In Von Grad, such a person can only be called a king. So you know what you're doing is wrong, and no one wants to be frozen in time. Against the will of the people. Yes, against the will of the universe. No, it is not wrong. Our will is not wrong. I just want Von Grad to stay like this. Forever. 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 Where are you from? The king looks straight at you. What about you, bright one? Where are you from? You flinch. You do not answer. You cannot answer. You hear the king laugh. I'm gonna try that. They talk about the place that got, like, deleted off the face of the planet. And I'm starting to think that's where they're both from. Oh shit, did he get his... He got his turn before I did. Motherfucker. I got the warning, but not with enough time to actually get Mirabelle's turn off. I'm loading. Doesn't matter, I'm loading back anyway. Shut up, okay? He was more scared, he was terrified, looking right at you. Like you want to take your pain away. Taking the pain away isn't his job anymore. I have another version of time loop. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get nothing out of the house, baby. But I wonder if I can get something out of Isabu. Here again. Third time's the charm, isn't it? If you talk to the head house maiden, will the loop break, and will you loop back once more? Okay. Bunny. Let's have a chat. Before you forget, though, do you have some stamps left? Before you forget, though... After I speak with the head house maiden. Yeah, it's different that you're avoiding that hug. Okay, how is this going to get fucked this time? Sif, we did it, Sif. It is. Want to tell me something? Yes? Yes, okay. Whew. Sif? Zifferoni? Siffrin? I... God damn it, Oddly! Please wrap it up so we can go. There's not much we have left to do before we can go back to our lives. You can talk later, okay? God fucking damn it. Oh, Gems, did I interrupt? It's fine. It's fine. You know, for oddly, at least being aware, you think she'd leave it alone. I'm so annoyed. Ollie don't give a shit, yes, but she knows. And now she knows she fucked up. Because of Isabeau's reaction. No problem, don't worry about it. There has to be a better, later. A better moment than saving the country. Ugh. Oh. Anyway, Ziff, I'm glad it's over. Okay, head housemaid, let's loot. Here's the thing, I don't even know if Isabeau's gonna get rejected. I need to know. Because I will say, Sifrin was kind of also in a similar, like, or at least in the conversation with Mirabelle, projected being disinterested in dating also, but no, we know how Mirabelle feels about relationships. Mirabelle is the one who is more arrow ace. She's the one who had the dating profiles and was trying to force herself. I think Sifrin agreed with what was for her. I don't necessarily know that Sifrin, and I think Sifrin has similar, but I think Sifrin could also still be open to relationships, but just not interested in dating random people. Because that's where I personally fall, where I'm fine with a relationship. I just don't like dating random ass people. I think they agreed with it about dating. I don't know if they agreed with it about relationships in totality. Because they were asking Mirabelle more so in that conversation about what she felt in those moments, not necessarily giving away everything that they felt. Granted, I could be wrong as well, and I need to revisit that. But I think they were more so figuring out Mirabelle's view more than projecting their own. Are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I need you to give me something new. Sifrin, yeah, give me something new, head housemaid. Same as usual, it seems. Maybe if you start with something else. Still? Surprise her somehow? Will you repeat the same lines again? The same lines? What do you... Oh. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. This is looking like it didn't work. She said something slightly different here, but then went right back to her script. Oh. Sifrin. I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. You'll be going back to when everything started. You almost joke at the smell of burnt sugar around you. I know. Do you have anything else to say? I know you thought the quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken, something's failing, rotting. I can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends. If I had noticed sooner, I should have seen it, prevented it. She didn't deviate from her script even once. It seems she really will repeat the exact same thing every time. Feel a tug at your stomach again. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. That went a little more glitchy. Back here again, time to play. Oh! Our theory hangout. Yes. But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower? Wait. You want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me, yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Does it matter what they think? They forget it all in your next loop, after all. I guess it doesn't? Neat. Will you come then? I'll come, yeah. Neat. I'll see you soon then. You nod. You spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, quietly slip away and head into the favor tree. I feel a little guilty. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up here, Stardust. Up there. Up there. Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving at you from the top of the tree. I'm here. I'm here. Come on and join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on. Just climb the tree. I know you can do it. You sigh and climb the tree. I'm assuming my fix is going to be getting pushed out of the tree. Ah, isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up. You are. You can see the house from there. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's Loop Hangout. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust. I don't think that's the case. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? It just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name, you know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of. Do I know you? Oh, no, you don't know me. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favor tree, that was the first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh. Not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me? When I say I'm here to help, you don't think I'm lying. And I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever. You really believe that I'm here to help you. I do. Oh. You always surprise me, Stardust. I know I wouldn't believe myself if I was in your place. Maybe time has made me more jaded than you are. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible. For me to escape? Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you, after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know, to be stuck somewhere, with no hope of escape, forced to relive the exact same events over and over, taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change, that everything will be okay, and finding yourself trapped still. Huh. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not. Loop winks and blows a kissing. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well. Huh. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey, you and Loop animally talk about different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. Ah, it'll happen soon. Now, what will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. You open your mouth to ask, and then you hear a horrible sound. Your head. You saw something. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end with this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. The king's first attack. How long have you been talking to Loop? Who was the king attacking? Who was he? The king doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars, I wonder who he attacked. You can't even hear Loop speak. Your friends. They were against the king just now. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you. Not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze, no sadness. Just slight impatience, like, did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already so we can move on. Who was the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach. Because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. They're gone. Because of you, because of you. You stumble, fall to your knees. You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't. You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Luke does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow, this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course. You take a step forward, and because I was curious to know how the loops work. Aren't you? How the loops work. How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king wasn't, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kinda do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No. It just takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaiden. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaiden talks to you, and you loop just now. Why? Why do you think this would be important to figure out? Loop's right. There has to be other times you loop back without dying, too. But what could be the reason. I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk after all, but yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry, so you can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Well, it looks like all you can do is find out about the loops for now, but you can still help your party, and you still have questions to ask the king, don't you? I'll be ready to help you out next loop, but for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. Okay. So that is some good information.